Adventure gear by Climb, because sometimes you have to learn things the hard way.
Connected.
Expedition Cambodia is a really unique project for us on the Ride of My Life. We were supported and sponsored by SENA, who people know from their helmet-to-helmet communications. Well, now they've gotten into the action cam space with this cool little camera called a Prism that you can use as a video camera or a selfie cam, or you can mount it on your helmet. And then we also used this cool thing called a 10C, which is a very low profile camera mounted on your helmet, but also has a boom mic on the inside. So not only can you talk to people in your party, but it's also recording it as you're filming it. So you can do your live voiceover like Goose and Maverick in real time and not have to do it in post-production.
Goose, I've had about enough of this shit.
So why bring a film crew? Much to the chagrin of my crew, they stayed home and I went with 4 really good riders and really good friends. The first of which is Danelle Lynn, who has a really interesting story because she pressed pause on her attempt to make a Guinness Book record as the longest continuous ride in a single country done by anybody. So she decided to be an incredible badass, talk to Guinness and say, hey, I got this Cambodia opportunity, can I go? And they said, go have fun. Jeff James is good friend, shit hot rider, recovering desert racer, gone corporate America, and he has James Lithographics, which is this really big printing company outside of Los Angeles. Like 2 days before we left, he finally said, screw it, I'm in. So Colton Long is the kid of the expedition. 21 years old, he's a trials rider, adventure bike rider, racer. He is a total stud on a bike. We went from California to Baja and back over 10 days and got a chance to ride with him. And then we went to Canada. He showed me his shop, Dual Sport Plus, that he rides out of in Brantford, Ontario. Awesome shop, and we got to cruise around Ontario, which is some great riding up in Canada. So to bring him to Cambodia was absolutely awesome. And then I dragged a friend, Ken Clausen. When we decided to go to Cambodia, it was just an opportunity that he couldn't say no to.
I'm excited. Let's get going.
We outfitted Ken, got him on a plane, and off to Cambodia we went.
I can't explain it, but some people are just born for adventure. They hear the calling and are compelled to get off the couch and see what's around the corner or over the next hill. Join me on the ride of my life.
Like we picked up a stone. What? It's Jeff from James Lipno.
Yeah, we're here. Welcome. Jeff, welcome to my town. Give him an update on the situation.
Yeah, we don't have any bags.
From San Diego to Incheon Airport in Seoul, Korea. From Seoul, Korea, we went to Singapore. And from Singapore, we came here to Siem Reap, Cambodia. But our luggage seems to have gone from San Diego to Incheon to Singapore to London, to Israel, and now it's on its way to Sydney. And then it's going to come here to Siem Reap and hopefully be delivered to our hotel sometime before we leave this amazing country. Outside! Oh yeah! Yeah!
So we're off to eat some spiders, yeah?
Judging by the fact that it's June, maybe we eat June bugs.
Cockroaches.
I'm looking forward to watching you eat them.
I'm in. I'm all in. Cheers.
Bag of bugs here.
Oh, it's juicy.
Looks like a good one.
Nice. Little cricket.
I'm going with that. Is actually pretty good.
Nice.
If I had a beer, things might be better.
Yummy.
Good.
Hi, my name Peng. Come from Phnom Penh. Work for Dancing Roads. Tomorrow we go to see sunrise at the Angkor Wat.
Look at this. I'm absolutely freaking out.
This is surreal.
Sunrise, Angkor Wat.
Slowly checking off the list of places that I never thought I would go. Angkor Wat, Cambodia.
One of the coolest places you will ever see. Take a look at that. Unbelievable.
Okay, we've got monkeys.
See the banana.
Okay, I just reach it down like that, huh? Oh, that was awesome. Ooh, no biting. No biting. So we're leaving Angkor Wat, and as you can probably see by the glistening on my face and my arms, it is starting to get a little bit warm out. Onward we go. It's only about 8 a.m.
Whose is that?
That would be mine. I can change my underwear that I've been wearing for the last 5 days.
This is the first day we're actually getting on bikes. So from what I understand, we're gonna leave Siem Reap and get into the shit.
It's been awesome seeing the temples, but I am ready to twist some throttles.
This group, I think it's amazing. It's wonderful. I think they are good guys.
So today we've got WR250s mainly. They're good bikes for this terrain.
Cannot be more excited to get on these Yamahas and get going. Got our climb gear on. We're cool and we're just excited to fire up the motorcycles. Let's get it done.
Yeah, badass.
down again.
This is beautiful riding. 1 second you're in deep sand, then you're on packed hard dirt, red dirt, grass, back to deep sand.
Oh, fucking cow.
Yeah, watch out for the cattle. Oh, on the way to school.
Really hard to describe the heat and humidity, and we didn't get an hour into the ride and our first rider was cooked, and I think today was a wake-up call.
One more time.
We just finished off day one of biking. We had a pretty wicked morning ride with sand whipping through trees, puddles that are a lot deeper than what you think they are. What an awesome day.
Hang what's for dinner? Didn't work out. So we got some
Tasty, I can tell you that.
veggie soup going on, some ribs, some tasty ribs, Jeff says. Some
They are good.
veggie topper soup to go on our
They're
rice.
lean, but they're good.
Good morning. It's day 4 in Cambodia, and day 2 actually. It's the morning of day 2 of our motorcycle trek. Cambodia is unforgiving. It's a very real place, very raw, edgy. It's pretty intense here. If something goes wrong, nobody's coming to help you out. So apparently there's this ridiculous water crossing ahead that is making us turn back. I guess it's up to the handlebars or something like that. So I at least want to have a look at it and see what it is that's going to defeat us. And it's this guy with the sickle. Oh, okay. That looks like water. Oh shit. Oh yeah, let's see. That looks about waist deep. He's coming across. I think it can be done. He's not a tall man. So let's get a stick and carry the bikes across like that.
Goddamn.
Nice.
There goes Colton into the water.
Oh! Oh yeah! Fuck! I think I got my socks wet.
About to do a river crossing. We'll see how I do. Looks like same spot as Brad. Almost had it. Bogged out.
Oh, dude, amazing water crossing. So exciting.
Nobody thought we could do it. The odds and the pangs of the world were stacked against us. And everybody just pinned it, made it through.
Pretty amazing. It's been a pretty awesome day. Done some pretty big mud crossings with big puddles until this. So waist high, bogged out, ended a little bit, flooded her out. They got me back on the bike, got it going, finished it out, came up a super slippery hill, made it all the way to the top. So I'm feeling pretty stoked and definitely taking in all the skills that my teammates throw at me and following them, watching them do it is the best way to learn. I'm loving it.
That hurt.
This is a Kokke temple, been first built in Angkorian time. 1990, lots of landmines. People can come to visit because jungle, full of jungle, roll close this area. And then Civil War, people who put mine belong around the area. So Cambodian people are scared to walk on landmine.
Yeah, I'm pretty scared to walk on landmines myself.
I just can't get over when I'm walking through here that I'm not in backstage at some movie studio. The only thing that really snaps me back into the reality is that the mosquitoes are taking the blood out of me one pine at a time.
Right, so this temple complex predates Angkor Wat. Kokhair is, I think, 928 AD to 944 AD. That was the Khmer capital back then. As you can see, most of this temple is sandstone and laterite, but you also have some complexes like this one made of brick. The amazing thing about all the temples was that no cement was used, and it was all, the stones were cut so finely. It's all just balance and weight distribution. So this is the grand temple here. So it doesn't look too much different from Angkor Wat, but once you get through the trees, you'll see that.
Shit, look at that. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay. I thought that thing was the temple. All right, so here's your reveal. Bam! Now look where the moon just happens to be placed, right at the top of that.
The way they're laid out, you've got the central piece in the middle. The whole complex represents the universe. Back then it was Brahmanism and Hinduism. And the central piece represents Mount Meru, which is basically the center of the universe, and that's where all the gods preside. That mountain range over there is Phnom Kulen, close to Siem Reap. And that's where all the stones for this temple were sourced.
Yet again, I'm completely awestruck with the opportunity that this ride of my life is giving me at every turn. All the countries we get to go to, the places we get to see, the stories we get to tell. It's the true adventure of a lifetime.
Out touring the property this morning, I find the boys out working on the bikes, changing oil, cleaning all the mud off it.
I don't know about that.
No mud, not taking the mud off.
I just done the forks, clean the chains. We'll probably give them a clean tonight.
Yeah, we got them pretty messy yesterday.
Here's Cambodia. Day 3 of riding, day 5 in Cambodia.
The guys that are taking care of us came into the room cranking Justin Bieber. That's the one Canadian export into Cambodia is Justin Bieber music.
It's unfortunate. Well, Justin Bieber and me.
Damn it.
Yeah, dude, a little wobbly there. Not the most graceful handoff. Nasty Roads folks thought it would be interesting to show us the Artisan District. This is where all the artists gather and they work their trade.
Now we just stopped at this awesome place. You can see we got little huts, hammocks. Brad's going for a swim.
Well, I just finished a whole bucket of snails and now it's time for a nap.
This is some fresh chicken.
days left until we have to get on a plane and head back to San Diego. We're in Capucham, which is largest city we've been in since we left Siem Reap, and we're gonna cruise by one of these roadside cafes. They thought they'd treat us to a Western breakfast. Cool thing about this place is that they hire only disadvantaged orphans. These are some of the orphans from Cambodia. They give them an education, give them computer training, teach them how to work in a restaurant, and help them with vocational counseling as they get a little bit older. Of all the places you can eat, why not come to a place that does good works like this? Still got a lot of way to go. Absolutely amazing here. Ride of my life, Cambodia.
I lost Pang. Oh!
This is some slippery ass shit. Money.
No time.
Oh yeah!
That was a lot deeper than I thought. Whoa! 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 Man, it's not like you can stay in one line with these fucking leaves.
There's forks all through this. Oh yeah.
Traffic jam in Cambodia. That hurt.
We just barely survived the dreaded Cambodian sand wash, just in time for the 11:15 train. Oh God, this is so tastes like tarantula.
Oh yeah! going through this jungle tunnel. Whew. Beef. Well, we got some mountains in Cambodia, and our trail seems to be heading for them. All right. Oh. It's wet. It feels pretty good, actually. Oh, slippery bridge in the rain. Can't see anything. But I love it.
So we're cruising along somewhere outside of Phnom Penh, and we're told that shortly we'll be coming up on the killing fields. Temple here at the Genocidal Museum. 4 stories tall of human skulls.
We are an aftercare facility. We provide aftercare for girls who have been trafficked or raped or prostituted. There's a huge amount of demand for purchase sex in Cambodia for a number of different reasons. There's quite a high demand for virginity as well, and that obviously requires younger and younger girls to fulfill that. Human trafficking, the simplest definition is the movement of someone in order to exploit them. Whether it's they themselves choose to cross a border into Thailand or Vietnam to look for work or things like that, it's a push factor. Their poverty and their what they're experiencing in their community pushes them to find something else, and it's a huge factor which just creates vulnerable people. We receive young girls who have been rescued from that. Obviously it's a developing country, so they're quite limited on the kinds of resources to put into this area. The goal is to have this particular girl and her community and family to a point where we can actually reintegrate her and send her back.
So we brought the 22 adult quilts requested and the 2 baby quilts.
Wow, that's
yeah, please do. Let me get them all out for you. We actually had 2 quilters when I got the email about what you needed.
Yeah.
So about 4 days before we left, they created the baby quilts for you guys because we only had the adult size.
Yeah.
So they made these 2 in about 4 days.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
To say that riding through Cambodia is like riding through the final frontier is pretty cliche, but it really feels like that. It's very underdeveloped. The tourists haven't wrecked it yet. It's not like cruise ships have pulled up and set McDonald's up everywhere. I mean, this is true austere wilderness and jungle and triple canopy and deserts, and it's phenomenal. And having very little expectation and learning so much while we were there, it's an amazing place that I would encourage any true adventure rider to go. The infrastructure's there for you to have the best time, but it's not so developed that it's spoiled. You're not gonna wait in line at a temple like you would at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. I mean, this is in any direction you want to go. You can just twist the throttle and ride.
Well, that's the episode. Thanks so much for joining me on The Ride of My Life. Do me a favor, click the subscribe tab below so you can follow us and you won't miss any more episodes. And if you'd like to hear the podcast version of this, you can go to our podcast page on iTunes where we have The Ride of My Life there, and you can listen to some bonus tracks there as well. You can reach us at brad@therideofmylife.net and let us know what you think, where you'd like us to feature, if you'd like to come with us, or give us some advice. We'd really like to hear what you have to say. Thanks so much.